All right, guys, taking us in.
Oh, okay. I gotta go, guys. Bye-bye.
All right, ciao, Joe.
Later, Joe.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Dice Before Dishonor. We are streaming live here at www.twitch.tv/GMScut, and you can catch the show currently around the, I want to say, bleeding off 9:30, more of a quarter to 10, almost 10 o'clock kind of show. And we try to play to about 11:30. It's right on the heels of our Pathfinder 2nd Edition game, Age of Ashes, which we're having a grand old time with a bunch of dwarves come down the mountain. And we are digging into the second part, part 2 of Crownfall, Book 1, where our all-cavalier / one-fly samurai party are underground beneath the slaughter of the Senate. And just so that we don't miss out on the slaughter of the Senate, we are actually running Lion's Justice on top of that as our Echoes of Honor sidebar podcast, but pardon me very much. We'll get back to that. Right now, when last we left our heroes, you guys had talked with what you thought was some sort of automaton, but it's actually an outsider, an actual clockwork creature from the outer lawful planes called Factor 12. And now you guys were heading out. Factor 12 was invited to go, but it wants to stay. Its duties bind it here. So what's our next move?
Can you put me on the map?
Can I put you on the map?
Yeah.
You're on the map.
Double click the character token on your sheet, and it'll open up to where you are.
There we go. Sweet. All right. So did we get a chance to, just trying to think here.
You're awful quiet since you got back, Frank.
Yeah, the mic was pushed a little far away.
Okay.
Did we able to do the things that we were going to do down south there for fall?
Yes.
Oh my.
Listen, there was nothing to do in there.
Oh. You checked the plumbing? What are we talking about? Oh, we couldn't get the lockers open.
Correct.
Right. No giggity
All right,
here.
well,
Was the automaton any benefit to that? Or did he know about them?
He was the one that opened and closed them.
But we're distracting him so our thief can open a whole bunch of lockers and take a whole bunch of stuff. Shame on you all.
So, you know, a thief doing the thief
the
thing.
automaton keys.
I wonder if our rescued nobles would like to retrieve some of their possessions.
Oh, that's clever. Because they're nobles. Use them to clean out the lockers.
Yeah, that's just a matter of diplomacy going, no, I'll take that breastplate, Sir Naked. I need it more than you.
They want to pay us. They want to pay us 300 gold coins. We just be like, you don't have to pay us. Just go grab this thing for us.
That's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
I will go approach the nobles with this prospect and see if I can convince them that this is in their best interest to make sure that we are as heavily armed and armored as possible to ensure their best chances of survival.
Okay.
And if Leon wants to come with the assist,
I will
would
do that.
Super appreciate.
So
I will also double down on this assist.
I'm thinking you
Okay.
guys might have been at least an hour in total since you left them. Like, you did the glass room. You guys have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rooms. Even with a cursory taking 20, you guys could spend anywhere from 5 minutes to a combat to, you know, because when you guys do the big search afterwards, time is going by. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd say it's probably been more like 2 hours.
Yeah. 2 hours. I'll take that. At this point. So you guys come back to the nobles, or are you just sending one person back?
The three of us are going back.
Okay. And who's
Oh,
staying?
we might as well all go back.
Oh. Oh dear. That's not good. Just lost my feed here. I've lost everybody. They're all smiling at me.
Oh, he's now the host.
You're all smiling at me, and it's like Rob invited me to another call, and I just thought he was accepting mine. And it's like, damn it, Rob. Well,
Some impromptu DM handling.
yeah.
Dang it, I've lost all power.
Oh, it felt good though for a while, didn't it?
I'm sorry, Jay. I take direct responsibility for this.
Although he made several new decrees in your absence.
The first one being we won.
So, Rob, what do you think happens when you invite the DM of a live stream to a different phone call? Doorknob? I don't want to hear your
You're
apology.
also muted, by the
No,
way.
it's fine. It's fine. Let him be muted. I don't want to hear his apology. I'm mad.
Here we go.
Hi. Rob Hammond returns tonight to play Zambari for as long as he may. Possibly.
Oh, we need him.
So, do you guys remember when Zambari was talking to our samurai, and he managed to get the diplomacy of epically 25 and agreed upon the 50% off price? It's only like 2 rooms ago, right?
Yeah,
I do.
remember.
You
I remember that.
Okay, so those 2 rooms, let's talk about a time frame. Combat or second, 30 seconds, whatever, searching a room again. Then all this conversation with Factor 12. There's your 30 minutes, your something, 20 minutes something. There's your second hour. Excuse me? Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to roll a d6. Because some undead can regenerate. And now that I've hit an hour or 2, I have hit points. And I have a whole bunch of meals sitting right in front of me. And we attack. But when did we attack? And what would Zambari do? Because he's the only relevant character there with a whole bunch of smorgasbords to do anything about it. Several rooms away. No one's on comms. There's no way you guys could know. Zambari would have to make a choice. Abandoned the nobles to an ill fate, take command, get them out of the room, or stand and fight, or run like mad back to you guys for help. By the time he got back to you guys, even though that would only take several rounds and then have you guys come stomping back, 4 or 5 rounds of movement, the fight could be over. So tonight's game, we're going to start with Zambari, who recently returned.
Did you give me the character sheet?
Yeah, who recently returned. It should be right there. You should be able to claim ownership.
Okay, I'm on it now. Nope.
Yeah, owned by Rob.
Where?
On the character list, it says Juan Zambari, owned by Rob. Here, let me clear owner.
What am I into? Which address?
We'll be right back, folks.
Come on.
All right, we're back. So, while he's trying to dig up his guy,
There you go.
I'm gonna have you
It's
roll.
coming up now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you roll for initiative.
Okay. I'll just give it a sec.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna start some badly type music, and Juan is going to stand alone. I'm kind of surprised you guys didn't wonder about how thick those walls were. It came out of the walls. You guys tapped on the walls, but there's some pretty thick walls. And I literally said twice when you killed it, the wall crumbled the body it was using. Now, obviously not being experts, there's only so much you guys can do. But I was kind of, happily surprised now. Because tick, 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 tick. 1 hour, almost 2. And we regenerate.
You wanted initiative? Natural 20.
Very nice. So you come back into the room, right? Fafal tags in, leaves, and you're sitting here for a while talking to the nobles.
Right.
Okay, and to be fair, I just had you always in this chair. You guys are spread out nice and even. Okay?
Which map should I have up?
This one.
Double click your
Archive.
character token on your character sheet, and it'll open to your location on the map.
I thought it's not. Come on, you can do it.
Getting a lot of whirling with your feed there, Rob, just like Matt. And I'm going to place.
Okay. Oh, there I am.
Gonna play some bad guys.
Princeton, Bartholomew. Where am I? That me way over there? No, that's a fall.
You're right here.
On.
This is me wiggling you around.
Oh, way over there. Okay.
Oh, you know what? I've got you in the room twice. That's the problem.
Something's right there.
Yeah. Got you in the room twice. So we'll fix that. Put one in the initiative tracker. Make one neutral. Whoop.
There we go.
And good old Juan Zabari is in the house. Bonk. Sitting in between the two wands. As it were. With a natural 20 initiative plus your character sheet would give you plus 0, so you're fine with your 20.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, I'm good.
You're good with your 20. All right. Our bad guys. Okay. Also get to leer out. Now in this game, there is a surprise round. Unfortunately. So they get into position, sense you, know what's going on, and Juan, you're sitting there, and all of a sudden, during the surprise round, let's have a perception check.
Okay. There's my perception. $19.
19. You see the wall behind the Lord. Not the Sir, but our Lord.
Balls?
Balls? Yep. On the left of the screen, but on your right, because he's on the north side of the room, right? This guy here. Okay. You see the wall lean out. Suddenly.
Oh, we can't have that.
Yep. And the wall leans out and attacks him. What do you do?
I shall hurl my spirit at first.
Okay. Where's your spear? You're sitting at a table.
It's a short spear. I would not be sitting beside me.
Sure. Do you want to stand up first?
What's my penalty if I don't stand up first?
Hurling it?
Yeah.
There'd be a 2 or 4 because you can't get the oomph.
Okay, well then I will use a move action to get closer and then
Okay.
attack.
All right. So you can stand for a move.
Yeah.
Okay. And retrieve your spear for a move. Because like I said, it's sitting there. So you're done.
Yep, I grab my spear.
Okay. You take the proverbial, step back. Or you can be you can also, if you wish, push the chair back and be standing, in the square, but butt it up against the table, not a good idea. Okay.
No.
And you see it coming, so you're not surprised, but all you can manage to do is retrieve your spear as not 1, but 2
Son of a bitch.
on the other side of the room as well. Lean out and claw at our helpless, back-turned, flat-footed nobles.
Meat bags.
Yep. Anyway, this thing comes out and takes a swipe, and Lord Baltos just kind of like leans forward, oh, some more wine, and it just like rakes the chair right behind him, like right. And it's a surprise round, so there's the only, like, it's just the one attack, right? Bolt is flat-footed. We come down to the second, right? Our Lady, and the same thing. Leans out, and with a 15, you just hear her scream as it gets her from, you know, the top of the back of the neck down, and she takes 3 points of damage, but doesn't die. Because these are actual, like, these characters are actual.
And they got the noble archetype
they have
applied to them or whatever.
They have
got some hit dice.
They have 3 levels of aristocrat. So, our Lady here takes 3 hit points in wounds, and I'm going to delete these tokens. Oops. I'm going to delete these tokens and replace them with combat tokens. And we're going to get into it. Now, for fun, okay, it's not, you know, it's not hard to, why won't that come off of there? Huh. Oh, his mini dropped. That's good. Waha. I was having a little trouble dropping some of these minis here. Come on. There's him. And her. Alright, well, we'll get to her. And that's the surprise round. Going all the way back to the top, we have Juan. Spear in hand, standing. What do you do?
Now, you said the lady got hit?
Yep.
I will move myself between her and her attacker.
Okay.
That's my move.
Okay. So
and then I guess
you want to come down here, or you want to come, like, get right in there?
No, I'm going to step right between the two of them.
Okay. So when you do, I have 10-foot reach. So as you leave that 10-foot square, I get attack of opportunity on you, sir.
Shit. Didn't even think about that. Oh.
You were... Rob, doesn't this sound familiar, huh?
Oh, doesn't it, though?
And
motherfucker.
A claw and hits you. Quite surprised to reach out and does 3 points of damage on Juan. Anyway, Juan, sorry, please continue. Okay.
I shall drive my spear home.
Okay.
Did you already target it? You want me to target it?
Sorry, I got you.
Okay. So I shall just roll then. Where is it?
Hits.
19.
Hits with a short spear.
And that is for 3 points of damage.
And
4.
And the wall crumbles to the floor.
Yay! As I clutch that bloody wound, which is ow.
And next we have the confined on the far side. It's its turn, and it opens up on, you know, our Lord here with an actual, you know, full attack action. Goes to town on him with 2 hits and does 6 maximum, another 5. Just starts ripping up. My lord, Lord Boltos just starts getting ripped up and takes 11 points of total damage.
Damn.
All right. Skipping the one that crumbled. Okay. Sir Griffin Plastion, in, you know, like the parade chain and all this type of thing. He's a sir. He's allowed a sword, right? Does the does the Monty Python, you know, does what you do, pushes the chair back, pulls his sword, goes, Jesus Christ! jumps up, right?
This is the way we fight.
Yep. Scared to crap. And just, you know, jumps up, sword in hand, and he's done. Lady Gabriel, okay, leaps away, screaming, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, 5, just has no weapon, you know. It's not a runaway gender thing. It's not a runaway gender thing. She grabs her own chair, you know. Puts her, now she doesn't want to go out in the hallways. She knows hallways is death, so she puts her back to the door and is wielding a chair defensively.
Oh, cool.
Lord Boltos stands as an action, turns, draws his sword. Now, didn't I give up my sword to somebody? Didn't we have somebody swordless that I gave up my long sword to? Pretty sure there was some sword trading a couple episodes ago.
I thought we found swords.
Yeah, I found
gave them
a
swords.
sword.
Okay, yeah. So you guys armed them. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, Lord Boltos received a sword where Sir So and So had a sword. So this guy, you know, turns on his attacker. Quite, you know, heroically. How dare you? How dare you? And you know, takes the proverbial swipe. I don't think I've got my sword here, so I'm just going to melee at him. And melee at you. With an 8 plus, and yeah, 10. Swiping away at the wall. Ah! Back to the top of the initiative with 1. What do you do?
Well, that's right.
Guard NPC, help Lord Boltos attack, run for help.
That's the problem. If I turn my back, I know what's going to happen.
Order everybody out of the room, into the hallway of death.
Well, the hallway's not going to matter because they come from the walls.
True. And everyone here has experienced these things before and knows that this big wide room, table or not, you have a better chance here than in a 10-foot narrow hallway where they can reach you easily.
Everybody back up onto the table.
Okay. You also know, because they've called you into each room to detect magic and things, that every room they have fought something. All those other rooms are very dangerous. And when you went to the archives, you were almost killed by an animated scroll.
Really? Well, everybody get back up on the table. Get away from the walls.
All right. They possibly...
And that's what I'll do.
Yeah. Okay. Can I have a acrobatics or climb check?
Check my skills.
You can step up on the chair. You know, it's pretty easy. And the table itself is huge. It's like 15 by 10 foot. It's an oval, but, you know, it's built to hold.
Oh, yeah. No problem.
Okay. So, whoop, up on the table you go. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
Since I didn't throw my spear, I will throw it now.
Okay.
At the second one.
Okay. Lord so-and-so is giving me a +4 shield bonus. Because he's in the way. He's in the way.
Story of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Things just don't work out, but I shall continue. Is my spear.
Okay. Get you set for the target. Dun, 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 dun.
It didn't roll. That was weird. Actions, roll. Hit it with this. There we go. I miss.
11 and a miss.
It clatters across the wall.
Yep. Pling. That's the second time you're throwing away. Don't throw away your toys.
Well, you trust me, I'll got more toys now.
Lots of clawing. Automatic miss and a hit. And he's got his sword, and this thing's just wailing away, but not doing a great job. They seem a lot more sluggish and not quite as wall formed as last time, there's pores in the arms, and you know what I mean. Like, he's not just quite got it together.
They've gone from Ferris to non-Ferris.
And with a full attack action, a bunch of misses. That is him. And then we are down to Sir Gryphus Plastian, who, you know, lips forward, haha, have at you, and attack of opportunity as it crosses through a square from the other.
No.
I got no choice. I only have
Damn.
I only have my sword. You'll see.
What is with me in crappy places to fight tonight?
And misses him with a 14. So he's not doing so bad. Meanwhile, Sir Gryphus himself. I just love the names they give these guys. Like, it sounds like he's griping and he's plastered. Sir Gryphus Plastian. Right? I've already promised these guys that somebody can play him if they, you know, to like fill in time if one of their characters die. You guys can play these 3rd level aristocrats to, you know, to have a go. So, Maha! Swinging away and missing with his sword. And Lord Boltos, again, trying to get in there with his sword, and they're just not having a good time, and melee is ensuing. They're getting tangled. On.
I will cast Cure Light Wounds upon myself.
Okay?
That'll give me D8 back, right?
Okay. Change the money from the coin purse to the, you know, the tithe box, right? Gotta pay yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, really, eh? That heals me up.
7, so you're good.
Yep.
This creature...
Do I have... Nope, that's all I have. That's right.
Mm-hmm. This creature continues to go to town on Sir Gryphon, its last target, and sees if it can do any better on him. And just unloads and actually hits Sir Gryphon twice. And he takes a total of 5 points of damage. Not doing great, but still standing.
Hold on.
We have Sir Gryphus retaliates. And with a 15 actually hits the bloody thing.
Nice.
Yes. And with
A
a
wild scream and the stirring of metal.
something like that. Actually, with a +1. Boop. Does 5 points on this thing, and it crumbles down, and suddenly all returns to quiet. And we're standing there, some of us wounded, most of us terrified. What do you do, Juan?
How bad is Sir Gryphus?
Come over to a heal check. Heal checks all around.
Yeah.
They're all
Skills
wounded and
here.
bleeding, but how badly and severe? Heal checks ensue.
13 plus 8 for 21 on Gryphus.
He's taken 8 points out of 19. Okay. You're not in danger. I'll let you take 10. Lord Bolsos has taken 11 points of damage out of 18. And our Lady Gale has taken 3 points out of 18. So Lord Bolsos is the, you know.
Okay. Then I will use... Where is it?
And Sir Gryphus even says, "Oh, I'm fine. You know, tend to my lord." You know, pecking
No,
order.
I'll use Cure Light Wounds on him as well.
Mm-hmm.
Or where's my D8? There it is. Ooh, heals him for 2? Yeesh.
Okay.
Not great, but at least he's healed and not bleeding.
It should be 2 + 1 for caster level.
Okay, I'll adjust on the sheet. Okay, it'll make it 3.
Okay, I got it.
Perfect.
Because you're
And,
healing Lord Boltos, right?
Yeah, we need to get out of here, guys.
Okay. Agreed.
We need to find Fafal and his friends. They will get us out of here in one piece.
Okay.
We have a deal.
So you guys leave the room. Okay. Time had gone by, an hour or so for us to get just a few hit points, but undead, 1 hit point, 20 hit points, they don't care. They're just conscious and hate and sense and lean and, here we go. So you guys had spent quite a lot of time relaxing and wondering how they're doing. Juan and Fafal were running back and forth giving reports, telling wild stories of the magic they found and the terrible creatures, and we're really good to stay put. And then all of a sudden this happens. So meanwhile, coming on back, the 3 of you who who comes back, who was on their way back? Lord Samish,
Myself,
Donald Dagan, and who was
the 3 actual lords.
The samurai?
Yes, I'm also coming back.
Where are you? I don't see you in here.
I don't either. Oh, I'm way down by the door.
I brought you over. Oh, never mind. Somebody's decided not to.
There we go.
There you go. Okay. So you guys come through those top doors and, cross the room, because these guys are not staying put and they look, wild-eyed. They're spread out. Sir Gryphus has Lady Gale by the hand, and they're all swords out in like a little diamond pattern. They see you and then they spread out. What do you guys do?
Are you okay?
Lord Boltos explained, those damn creatures attacked us when we had just settled. But thanks to the quick thinking of Juan here, and Sir Gryphus, and myself, and yeah, we're fine. We managed to skate through.
But it is not making sense for us to stay put there.
No, I think we should stay in a group from now on, burning as much party resources for our money. I think that's what the module had in mind. Yes. We're not giving you our cash easy. Stay back and it's a payday to get out of here. That's foolish. I don't think the author really wanted that. I think you're supposed to protect us like VIPs. Look, they gave you a cleric, and we will throw ourselves on spears and burn party resources. No, I'm just kidding. What do you guys want to do? Because like I said, you guys can convince them either way to stay back last room, or
Yeah, so I think the goal that myself and Leon were going to do was try to convince them to go tap that locker room for some of those items and then give them to us, since we're restricted to 1 item period per lord.
Okay, so do you give them the half plan with a bluff, or just use diplomacy explaining the entire situation, how it's it's needed? And
yeah, absolutely. I mean, be totally straightforward with them and just explain that the better off we are, the better off they are. If we spread the resources too thin, that we weaken our chances of survival.
Yeah, we want to get out. After that encounter, they are very inclined to help and do what you say. So do you guys remember they approached Factor 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds so military.
Yep.
Approach Factor 12.
2.
Yes, sir.
No, you have to do this.
2, Lord and Lady can withdraw items. Sir so-and-so gets, put in with, as Bartholomew and those guys were.
So the first item we took was a key, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then what else was in there? There's a magical breastplate.
Breastplate and boots, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Boots, yes.
There was a wand as well.
So what do you want?
Armor would be nice.
Breastplate and
okay.
boots.
So Factor 12 explains that when the key is returned, he will cough up the breastplate.
Excuse me?
1 item at a time.
Oh, period. Not per noble.
Well, I'm not an idiot.
I believe last time you said per noble.
I have been listening, and you guys talk, and you leave the room, and even if no one said up like, oh, we send them in alone. I don't think you guys brought them in going, here's a noble, that kind of thing. He only coughed up one item. You guys had Geldevarth. He never offered you an item.
It's because we weren't nobles.
Sure you are. Venmark
We weren't
name.
nobly enough for the noble club.
I mean, not
Enough
according
for
to
factor
it. It
12.
didn't- Factor 12 didn't update the thing, so it didn't know that I was noble.
You didn't argue.
Oh.
You guys are shaking the crap out of a cost-efficient cleric, and you just accept the machine scans you once and goes, "You're not a noble, dude." You could stood up, show him the plate, demand, talk about your history, blah blah blah. Just saying.
I made a stellar bluff check last time, and nothing happened.
You also,
Yeah,
I think at that point,
I'm gonna
everyone
say
gave up.
I am gonna say because I think they actually did hit for diplomacy, and you were just like, nope, nope, nope.
I didn't say it
I'm
would work.
pretty sure they did.
I didn't say it would work. I just said I don't think he tried. But if he said he tried, then-
We did.
okay.
I'm pretty sure we tried, yeah.
Okay.
So
We can try again.
Yeah.
All right, bunch of 8 and others coming up.
Right on.
Everybody hold hands.
Not you.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Okay.
Kumbaya.
So here's the thing. You have a go, okay? Because I forgot that you guys had tried, I'll do you a DM favor, okay? For flavor, Factor 12 it is processing this as a noble thing, but there is a reason that it has decided to crack down after recent theft and has decided that only one item will leave the area. Not one item a noble, not blah, blah, blah. He just, you know, he decided not to explain to the Lord because no one said why. He's like, "Oh, you're the Lord." This is, you know, came up with his own thing. Because I'm not getting into another night of arguing what I said wasn't said and type of thing. I can just see this spiraling into a whole bunch of guys. You're missing the point. NPCs, just because it comes through me, don't think in black and white, even an automaton. And no one sense motive on it to see if it was lying. So there's my one freebie, GM, for, you know, for the room, guys, for the dungeon. Use sense motive more.
Well, if we can only take one item, I vote the key myself, but you guys can
Yeah, I think the key.
argue amongst yourselves. I think it's the most useful for getting out of here.
I agree.
I
Well,
agree
the
as well.
key
Yes.
could be retrieved at a time we find a door or chest or thing that we can't unlock. If we're
Or
allowed
as
to
soon as we
sell for it.
use the key, we can always bring it back and get a new, you know, a breastplate.
Factor 12
but
did
then-
tell
Logical
Samish
two
what the
ways.
key was for. He told him what it was for.
And he told us where to use it.
It was a
so-
door near the exit. You could breastplate
It
your
was-
way
yeah, it
there
was-
and then come back and swap out if you want, but yeah.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
So we return the key and
Let's
then
return the
Gildevarsh-
key and get the armor, and then at least we've got one more person that's tanked up.
Well, Gildevarth,
That's
you've
2.
already got the shield.
From the GM. No more freebies.
No, I didn't take the shield from here. I just took a key.
No, not from here.
Oh, you have the shield from the other room.
Yeah, that's what
The
I
display
don't need the armor. I'm just saying someone else can use the armor and tank up.
Battle axe, breastplate, boots, wand, key. Those are your choices. You have the key.
Wait. Did you say battle axe?
Yeah.
I like axes.
And I'll offer up the key. We can always come back for it.
Okay.
Let's grab that axe.
All right.
Winston doesn't care.
And the third and final act, because there's so many rooms that we've missed, and perhaps I've erred, and there's so many rooms coming up, and I'm going to dig in, no matter who rules lawyers or whatever, because, like I said, when you read the adventure, I'm not talking about rules being overwritten. I'm talking about NPCs, tactics, decisions, you know, the whole bit. So my third and final act of kindness, okay? Lord Boltos demands everything. And unless you guys stop him, will attack the flying snitch. Because I'm Lord Boltos, give me everything. And it's like, no. And it's like, right. swing, batter, and attacks
Do
factor
we know
12.
anything about what this creature is?
Nope. No,
It's just a caretaker of
Yeah.
antiquities.
So, like I said, unless you guys immediately talk him down,
I don't think any of us have the skills to identify what it is. Maybe for fall.
We do have a priest with us.
does anyone try to stop Boltos? Diplomacy,
yes,
intimidate.
I would try to.
Okay.
Yeah,
Diplomacy, intimidate.
I will
Diplomacy, I
aid
guess.
Leon on that.
Mhm.
Diplomacy or intimidate.
Your choice.
I was going with diplomacy.
I will aid.
That is a 21.
I
Can I-
fail in aiding.
Captain.
Can I aid?
Yeah.
No way.
Up to
At
2
10. No.
Ugh,
You got
that's
you got an
fail
11
as well.
doesn't that
Oh, sorry.
succeed?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 11.
Yeah,
You
so-
get a +3 for my aid.
Yeah. So
And
24.
you get no aid from me.
So he gets upset, draws his sword, threatens this creature, and from Leon we hear,
It might not be in our best interest to cause any more combat than is necessary on our way out.
but it won't give us it's withholding items. You said they were magical. This creature
It
is
has items
subservient.
itself, but
The Lord's built
it's
this place. But-
it unfortunately is subservient to previous lords. We've tried ourselves. We cannot actually, for example, we cannot free it from its binding. It is only doing a job.
Yes, well, it should give us, our lives are at stake, man.
There's no arguing that, but do you even know what this creature is?
Some sort of clockwork magical thing.
Do you ever attack a foe without scouting out first?
And even Factor 12 was like, I am no thing. I was summoned here from the outer planes. It bristles. Do not test me. That kind of thing. Like, I will fuck you up, Lord Boltos. Don't mess with me. The snitch has spoken.
Besides, even if we do succeed in defeating it, we have no way of knowing if, in its defeat, we can then access the containment. One of our companions took a look at the areas that they were contained, and certainly it is beyond our reach to get in there,
Oh, well,
even without having to.
to put it that way, with 23. Okay. So he caves. I just wanted to hear some role playing that sounded like a 23. It's like, he
24,
yeah,
actually.
Well, he went up. He laid out some very nice angles. So very nice. Okay, so we won't attack the flying snitch. The NPCs behave. They seem to follow. Gryphus seems more interested in saving our butts than causing a ruckus.
So if we pull out the battle axe, then I will hand my hacks off to Varth.
Who's got the halberd? That's what you were wielding.
No, I was using the hand axe.
Oh, okay.
And what was that?
It was a +1 hand axe,
Like the D6 hand axe, one-handed, right?
but it sparkles.
It does sparkle. Yeah, I'll take that.
All right.
It swings a little to the left when you go overhead.
All right, let me just add that to my sheet, and we shall move on.
Oh, I got it. What do you guys want to do?
Trade
So-
that hand axe from him to me.
So what?
Okay.
Which way you guys want to go next? The north or the westerly direction?
Jeff,
Go
sorry,
ahead.
Jeff, did you add that
I'm-
axe to my?
I'm on it. I just took the
Oh,
hand
yep.
axe. One axe at a time, gentlemen.
Let me ask you a question.
I was doing it. You were supposed to roleplay stall the dead air. Now get back to it. I'm on it.
All right.
All right. So as we move up to this door right here, I'll point out that there's, a Senate chamber, kind of like what we left to get here, but ultimately through this northern door is the way out. And then further down the hall, as I move down the hall, that there's some sort of shrine down this direction that we may want to check out. There could be more people trapped down here. We don't know.
To be honest, if there is a shrine, it might be much more of a safe location compared to the amount of creatures we've run into so far.
Very true. Okay, move up and check the door.
Father Zubari, Would a shrine aid you in your healing of us?
Well, anybody. Would depend on who the shrine is dependent on. Which god would it be?
I don't know. Ask them.
Do any of you who's the shrine here dedicated to? Does anybody know?
Well, we're going to find out.
Fair
Yes,
enough.
we are.
Okay. So Juan, do you want to stay back at the door with the gaggle of nobles? Like
Yes,
who's
I will have to- I
who's
will
going and who's
stay with the
staying?
nobles.
Okay.
They're my nobles now. And I think they'll pay better in the end.
Oh yeah. Well, you single-handedly rouse the charge and bonding with them through terror. Okay. And Fafal, are you staying or are you going?
I am going with the party.
Okay.
All right.
Light sources provided from Fafal because he has to touch you and you must let him. Brought to you by. No.
Men.
Bend over soda. All you gotta do is bend over.
That's where the light comes from. Not learning that spell.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, I can picture it. My brain better.
blinded by the light.
Wait, didn't we have the same thing happen with Rahal a while back?
Mm.
Or
Lights
who was
co-
that?
Lights coming out of his butt? I
Yeah.
don't know about that.
It was one of your characters, I thought.
What game were you playing?
No,
I don't
I
remember.
remember. I remember Star Wars and the reverse flashlight of Rahal because the Roll20 mini was messed up.
Oh, right. Yes, that's right.
Is that
Butt lights.
yeah, something like that.
All right.
Looking
We'll
into the
move
room,
on.
is there any sign of like
be right back.
scuffing marks on the floor? Maybe like dust that's been disturbed?
Can I have some survival and or perception?
Sir?
Big room, boys. You can step in without being wusses.
That's a 9 for perception.
13 for perception. Keeping an eye out for traps and tripwires and stuff.
24
one.
perception.
That's 10 on survival.
All right. There it's kind of a worn mark going down the middle, like something's gone back and forth a lot over time. And as you get to the edges, it's less worn, and then you actually get to the wooden walls along the northern section of this room give away to natural stone. From the narrow entryway alcove, the room expands into a vast area filled with rampant green vegetation. Thick briars and vines cover the eastern and western walls. To the west, the vegetation overruns several neatly arranged sets of patio furniture. Further south, past the morass of vegetation, a stone building looms, the top of it emblazoned with a brass-winged eye. Religion? History? Anyone? Don't worry, it won't cost you a
Yeah.
chevron. We're in first edition.
Knowledge history of 8.
And I got a 15 knowledge history.
That is one of the state, if not the state religion of old. Not
20
by-
knowledge religion.
by bypassing the religion check, because it is literally ingrained. The worship of Erodin is basically ingrained in Taldorian culture. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, knowledge religion. Erodin, one of the like an old symbol of it. But yeah, Erodin, he's our man. That kind of thing.
Well, it makes sense, right, guys?
Yeah.
An old temple to Erodin.
Looks like there has been a lot of treading over the center aisle here. Does it look recent at all, or just as an overtime effect?
What was your survival?
10.
It's worn down enough that, like, even you guys aren't leaving much sign of passage. You know what I mean?
I'll move up to the building.
Okay.
I will follow suit with my lord.
Fall is taking up the rear,
Okay.
watching our backs, kind of keeping an eye up and down.
Okay.
And then if nothing jumps out to kill us, I'll step in.
Well, nothing jumps out, but everything wants to kill us.
While they're doing that, I'm actually going to take a chance to examine the vegetation. It's surprising it doesn't need to have too much light.
Okay. Which side?
I'm closest to the side on my left, facing the church. So
The eastern side, of course. No coincidence,
yes.
right? Get it? Eastern side, you're... Never mind.
Uh-huh.
Are you looking for anything specific?
Not really. Just looking to see if there's anything odd about it. Because, again, I don't know that I would recognize this specific kind of tree, but like, is it familiar or is it like clearly ancient?
These are briars and vines, not trees. Though everything needs light, there is a bit of a mystery at the moment since there's no natural lighting in here.
Okay, in that case, I'll look to see if any of them is moving, because that could be problematic. We've seen moving wigs.
Right?
Perception?
That is a 14 perception.
Nothing down here in the corner on the east wall is moving around. Guys are one by one filling up in the chapel. So just let me know, if you like move about, Leon, if you want to just kind of like search, or if you want to dig in, or if you guys want to get these guys, you know what I mean? It is thick. I mean, like I said, there's patio furniture on the one side that's been engulfed. If you guys wanted to search the briars for items, that's quite an endeavor, time consuming, but doable. If you guys just want to poke and see if any of the bushes poke back, start making your way up and down the line on each wall,
Inspired by Leon, I'll drop into the bush on the west side, opposing of him.
Okay. And Fafal's out in the open?
Yep.
Are you joining your lord inside the chapel?
So I should probably check the chapel.
Okay.
Since these two with good eyes are out here.
All right.
I will check inside.
And I will lead the group of nobles closer to the door, but not in through.
Okay, so we can just kind of keep an eye on you?
Yep.
5 for perception inside the chapel. I see nothing.
14 for the bush on the west.
That's what I like about you, Fafal.
Okay.
Ever vigilant.
I am just in awe at Enchiridion.
Okay. So you guys are
would like to get me a slice of him.
Making you guys along there. 3 rows of pews stand before a stone altar. A human statue stands atop the altar. Its face and right arm broken off and shattered at the floor around it. 2 smaller statues of women, each wielding a sword and a shield, stand in raised alcoves in the southeast and southwest corners. Knowledge religion again.
Alrighty. 15 knowledge religion.
Okay. The building is like inside and out, obviously a temple to the lost god Enchiridion. And you recognize by beating the DC. Oh, sorry, you don't. Never mind.
I know nothing.
Is anyone aiding? Sorry. I kind of brought it up.
Am I close enough to aid, or would I have to?
No, you're just like, they disappeared into the room. You're like 300 feet away.
I'm not trained, but I'll aid if I can make an attempt.
For you, Juan, you kind of get the door open, so if there's running and screaming, okay, we'll act. But otherwise, you're just kind of like, you kind of.
Yep.
I'll try and aid untrained.
Okay, well, yeah.
Oh, got a 20 on trains. That gives him the +2.
Now this is
I'm at
this is
17.
this is like beat the DC at 12 by 5 for very specific, like obviously trained information. So sorry, no.
And
Anyway,
we don't get it.
no, I tried. Yeah.
Anything else of note in here?
You guys want to fan out, start searching?
Sure.
Yep. I go straight towards the statue and pay my respects.
I'll take a gander down the pews and see if there's anything hiding there.
I'll facepalm as my lord literally walks through 3 points where there could be tripwires.
Okay.
And just continue facepalming at the fact that this party does not let me search for traps. And then stay silent because I am a good servant. And fan to the other side and I'll start checking the pews.
Okay.
I've successfully searched these 3 intersections with all. There are no traps.
Yes, but if you ate an arrow to the face and died on the spot, I'm not going to be able to tell you I told you so. So I cannot speak with dead. I would prefer not to have that happen. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm sure Zimbari would find a way to free a bag of coin from you to figure that one out.
Okay.
Ouch.
Now, you guys are a good 60 feet apart, each group. So I'm trusting no meta. Unless called for, I don't want to hear anything. Do I see this? Do I hear this? Do I see this? You guys are very specifically on task. Now, the guys in the room within 30 feet, yeah, something happens to one guy. Oh, shit, yeah, I see this, obviously, type of thing. But you know what I mean? Like, you guys are out there searching bushes, and you're making progress. You know, we'll get back to you, because there's always something everywhere that's interesting. Okay? A windy whistling picks up in front of you.
In front of whom?
In front of the guy at the altar.
Did you make Aridin angry?
I'll turn back over my shoulder. Hey, something's happening.
And an image appears. The actual statue, broken, like a sort of a faded image of the statue of the god, solidifies right over top. And without moving from the statue, it's like a hologram of, you know what I mean? Like the arm, where the arm was formed. Yeah, superimposed, right? But it's solid. Like it looks like when I move in and about the statue, then you can see the statue, but I'm not translucent.
Okay.
Okay. And a voice that echoes about the room addresses you.
You who have come before me, leave your tithe and receive my blessing.
That's not ominous sounding at all.
Not at all.
Optimus?
I said do it.
What do you guys do?
Autobots, roll out. I'd like to sense motive.
That would be a great thing to do right now, and I
Okay.
would do the same.
Got a 9. Well, do as the god says.
I got a
I have no
21
money on
sense
me.
motive.
Hiding various coin purses.
I rolled a natural 20 for 25.
Okay.
I want cash in exchange for some ominous dumbness. Have a good day.
It's pretty much what
$20 is $20.
a tithe is
One at a time, please.
A tithe is basically paying tribute to a god. Please put your money in the little box, and you know, nice things happen to you for my blessing. It's basically what this thing is demanding of you, and it's not asking. It's like you said, the tone is ominous because it's like, you're here, so this is what's going to happen. You're going to leave your money, and I'm going to give you my blessing.
I draw my weapon and say no.
Okay. Can I have a history or religion check from you guys in the room?
Last time I checked, Enchiridion was dead.
Raw intelligence roll because I'm untrained. 19.
You don't have history? You're cavalier?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
Now, natural 20 in knowledge history for a 22.
Okay. It gets to this point, okay, and it's not just the fact that God is supposedly dead. There's indiscrepancies between the image and now whatever is making the image has the statue as reference, but the voice, the tone, the way, you know, from what you know about Enchiridion, the religion or whatever, it wouldn't just like, all right,
Pay me, bitches.
you know, line up, that kind of thing. It's something really, really wrong, and you believe that this whole thing, this image, is a fake. It's not a suspect. It's a, yeah, you just know.
Sounds an awful lot like our cleric friend. Give me money. Give me money. He's like, at a bar? Trying to catfish us.
Adbar, is that you?
So, like, there's Boltos and Adabar, like 300 feet away, looking through the door, and Adabar's concentrating, or Juan is concentrating, going, watch this, you know, it's like totally, there's a straight line, you know, just check this out. That's awesome. It's like you're getting college pranked by a bunch of nobles outside the room.
Been punked.
I begin looking around for somebody that is maybe trying to hide behind the statue or
now
hiding invisibly near me.
So you take your step back, as it were. And give me perception. What are the other two doing? And meanwhile, outside, we have
perception.
We have nothing seems.
I
to
draw
reveal
my
itself.
sword and move down to the corner of the room.
Okay.
I already have my rapier drawn, but I am going to draw a coin purse full of rocks and accidentally drop it from my hand and be like, oh no, I dropped my coin purse full of so much gold. Whatever am I going to do?
Bluff.
I will also sense bullshit.
I didn't pay you.
19. Both cavaliers go for it, going, dude, that's our money. And they run over. No, not you guys.
My money.
The curse of being too good at the curse of being.
Barry comes sprinting. Did I hear coin?
Don't tempt me.
So meanwhile, back outside.
I'll die right in front of you.
Meanwhile, back outside. At least you died rich, right? Meanwhile, back outside, can I have a perception from Bartholomew?
Certainly. Perception check. 21.
21. You are not surprised as you're searching for items, shinies, something that moves, that a vine that seems to be wet suddenly lashes out at you. And since something's going down, whether these guys perceive it or not, inside the chapel, and something is moving outside, I'm going to have everyone, including Juan, because I'm assuming you guys, the shouting will begin.
Oh, yeah.
Roll for initiative.
14.
16.
6.
18.
21.
Nice.
$13.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies of the court, welcome to the first split party multi-double battle. This ought to be fun. At the top of the initiative order, weighing in at a slight 135 pounds and being blue, Fafal Vavige, doing a bluff check, going, "Ah, look at the money. Huh? No, weapon already out." And basically, since the guy in front of you went, "No," backed up and went, and got very suspicious, whatever is in here is acting. So basically, the last thing you stated me that you were doing is your lead-in, unless something, happens to you guys that you notice, and I'll let you change it. So I'm actually going to put Winston back where he was, okay? And with Fafal, these actions play out. It's Fafal's go. He's got first round initiative. And did you do the bluff roll?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Give me the old bluff check. No one is surprised.
I got a 19.
Okay. And coin hits the ground. Weapon is out, peering around.
I was specifically turning my back to the coins.
Yep. The coin's near the pews or near the wall?
It is directly south of me, so closer to the statue.
Okay. Sir,
and I've turned back towards the entrance.
Okay. And you're putting on a good show. Winston.
Yes.
Winston's up next. Okay, Winston, you take your move, you draw your sword. You're up here now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And do I have enough actions to do that movement? Yeah, and I can take a look around.
Sure.
Perception.
Sure.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Use my mad halfling senses with a 13.
With a 13.
The luckiest of numbers.
I got my dice. I'm going to drop it in my little tower here. And now, I just realized something. This is a very, very large battlefield, and if I'm going to get everybody in, can I assume, Rob, that you're actually going to enter the room, or are you going to try and do something from out here?
As soon as I hear them, my plan is to come 20 feet into the room.
Okay. This is a very large room, and just to be relevant on my screen here, I'm having trouble getting this all in.
You are not relevant.
Ouch.
Yeah. No, it's not happened. I'm literally going to have to move from person to person as you guys go, just to fit in the battle. So I'm going to zoom right in. And so I'm going to get you guys, when I say it's your turn, say track to me. And I'll be like, right, what do you want to do? Okay.
All right. Tell you how to do your job. Round 1.
Just remind me to move the camera.
Sorry.
Lots of stuff going on. Okay. I'm getting a lot of feedback from mics and stuff, so I need you guys to mute if it's not your go. So, Winston, nothing stands out at this time.
Okay.
Bartholomew, you are up, and wet vines start lurching towards you aggressively. Right in front of you.
I attack it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's attractive me.
Attractive me?
Yeah, I'm attractive, so look at me.
Yep.
Thank you.
I
needed that. So I'm going to take my shiny new battle axe.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to swing with it.
All right.
So if there's any hidden modifiers, I'm trusting you to do it.
I don't know if Fantasy Grounds actually. What's your plus to hit normally?
Mine is a 4 to hit.
Okay, so it doesn't look like it's actually tracking it because your item is unidentified.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's fine. But yes, I will keep that. I'll keep that in mind.
All right. So I swing. And then I take a 5-foot step back. Leon!
What's Leon doing? Well, it's Leon's go.
presumably hearing what's going on behind me, I'll spin around. And since if he did take his 5-foot step back, that means there's room. So I will shoot. Actually, I'm going to move forward first and then shoot.
Okay. With your broken bow?
Yep.
Of -4 plus what else was there? Just the 4, right?
It's just the -4 to attacks.
Yeah, it's because you were shooting through an elephant last time. Okay. -4, please. Twang. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, I tried to roll targeting the garden ooze. It showed a 16, which didn't add my bonuses, so that would be a 18.
Okay. Yes, it hits. And damage. I've got your target.
For 7 points of damage.
Ouch.
Oh, sorry. Actually, that's 8 points of damage because he's within 30 feet.
Oh, okay. And that's it?
That's it.
Okay. Bartholomew, what seems to be a mass of disease fibers growing on the plant, making it look wet and soggy, suddenly moves and slithers independently from its sticky host and lashes out at you.
Gross.
So the more it moves, the more it's sort of detaching itself from the plant, but the plant does move with it at first.
Yeah, still gross.
All right. Juan, you hear he calls for Leon. You will see Leon go straight across your field of vision, get this bow out and lining up a shot. So something's going on.
Okay. I will, as I said, I will take my full move into the room.
Okay. You have a 30-foot move. You've got more. Standard action, or you want to do like 60
you'll have to move him.
Okay, so you want a 60-foot, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to here. You can see what's going on, or you want to close?
Yep. And then I'm going to close.
Okay. Close on what?
Right there. I'll close the garden news. I'll go right there.
Okay. So 5, 10,
It's 40 feet.
50. Yeah. But it costs you double move it every other square.
I know it will. Yeah, I know.
So you want to get rid of that? Thank you. So 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, so you're about here.
Okay.
I mean, you don't want to jump in front of the archer, so.
No, I don't want to get from there. I just want to get close enough to be relevant.
I'm here with my spear and my spells.
Well, not actually the full list of spells. It's not so bad.
Yeah, but you've been, unfortunately, those pesky undead and some earlier combat are tapping your abilities earlier than we would like, right?
I've still got resistance and virtue.
It's all right.
He's got orisons.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, meanwhile, back down in the temple. Panning. Dun, 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 dun. Let's talk about a golden cloud of particles that covers everyone and everything in an area, causing creatures to become blinded and visibly outlining invisible things for the duration of the spell. All within the area are covered by the dust, which cannot be removed and continues to sparkle until it fades. Each round, at the end of the turn, blinded creatures may attempt a new saving throw to end their blindness. Anything that's trying to hide in this cloud takes a -40 penalty. So, some murmur. Again, you know how the voice was, because of the vaulted ceiling and everything, echoes? Right?
Mm-hmm.
something is either at the back of the room, like the statue, or in one of the corners, projecting up, or is up. But pinning it down will take some perception. I cast a spell, and its effects are thus a great big cloud. Okay, now it's a 10-foot radius spread. So basically what I'm going to do is, since you guys are already looking for me and I can only nail like one or two of you, I think I'm going to go for the most, the most dangerous, or he who claimed to say no. So can I have an actual saving throw, Gildervarth?
Sure. What kind?
Willpower.
Will save?
Will save.
4.
Okay. Unfortunately, we are going to give you the blinded condition, but you get to resave every round. That's the good news.
Okay.
That's the good news. And everything else that happens with this, with your opponent, I don't think you guys are really privy to. Meanwhile, back in the garden. Now, these creatures, just for craziness, go on top of each other. Right? They both...
You're making this better or worse?
They both have the exact same initiative of 10.
No.
Okay? What if somebody killed you outside before you could run? That one round could mean a lot. But since these things literally, and I mean quite literally, have a... the same initiative, I'm going to change one so that I'm not panning. You know what I'm saying? I'm not crazily panning around next round.
Yep.
Right? But for right now, we're going to go back out into the garden, and this creature... this creature decides to do some stuff that I don't think you're going to like very much. I don't think you're going to like it at all.
Maybe I secretly do like it. Don't judge.
All right.
Just do.
Not your best kept secret.
And then say, yes, please, Daddy, after.
Okay.
Thank you. So do it. Do your best.
Okay. This thing lurches towards you.
Yeah.
And a sticky, gooey pseudopod slams towards Bartholomew with a big, wide, rudimentarily combat, unsavvy arc. This thing just, like an animal, like a creature, just, just, you're this way, so I lurch that way at you. Doesn't seem to have eyes. Yeah. And that's its turn. Now we have Lord Samish.
I will cry out an alarm. I'm blind. And then stagger back 15 feet.
Okay.
5, 10, 15. That's it. I'm done.
Now, just to be sure, I'm wondering if... because it said your turn, right?
And I get a resave now.
I'm wondering if it's going to be around. So let me just double check here. Blah, blah, blah. Creatures each round. Okay, at the end of your turn. So if you're done, then yeah, now you can get a save.
I am done.
Okay.
And I got a 16 on my will save.
Okay, so you managed to scrape this glittery holographic nail polish goo out of your eyes. And, they're stinging and such, and it's nasty, but you can see now.
It's like I've motorboated a stripper. I mean, I have no idea what I just said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm far too chaste to be there.
Right.
And, yeah.
Okay.
I'm done.
Sir Gryphon. My lord, stay here. Protect the lady. I shall aid them. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm here to help. Sword pointed forward. Lady Gabrielle has her chair and sticks herself out in the middle. It's viciously swinging, smashes the chair, hikes up her skirt, rips it, wraps it around, sets it on fire, makes another into a steak like Buffy. It's like, nothing's coming for me. Gets ready. Lord Bolthos is like, I will guard, you know, I'm too important to die and too pretty. Make sure nothing else comes from behind and call out. And anyway, he calls out to you guys that we're not staying back to be cowardly. We're, you know, we're here for you. They'll even enter the room, guard the door, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're,
mistakes were made.
yeah, they're not going to engage unless you guys...
It's not their job.
Yeah, but they're not like helpless cowering in a corner.
No, these are the hands-on nobles.
Well, they didn't start out that way, but, you know, one's bravery is growing on them. Fa-fall. Oh, fa-fall. Poof.
Oh.
Arcana. Knowledge Arcana.
Uh,
Spellcraft. Knowledge Arcana.
Spoilers. It's a
so you're
Balor.
asking a lot of me, and that is neither of which I can do.
Okay.
It is magic.
Possibly.
I can
Or somebody
agree to
dumped,
that.
somebody
Well,
dumped a bag of glitter on him. Something. Right.
Yeah.
Poof. Okay. What do you want to do for fall?
Well, clearly they didn't take the bait, so I'm gonna look for them. Do I see anything?
What do you got?
14.
Yes. Up in the rafters, in the corner where I've placed my mini, you see a shadowy, tiny little figure. You know, kind of went, no, 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 and then just like gone along. Not very big.
Okay, well, I will point my rapier at him and be like, Winston! Lord Voth, up there! There's a creature up there! And then yell, get down here, you!
Okay.
That's it. That's my turn.
Yep. Unfortunately, pointing out hidden foes is an action, but that's good. Winston.
That's okay. I can't do anything at the moment.
Yeah. So Winston, Fafal starts lining up a target. Now, unfortunately, you're under the rafters that go along, but he says he's up in the rafters, up in the corner there. What do you want to do, Sir Winston?
I will sheath my sword, pull out my sling, and then I will move to here. Can I see him now? And that's my turn.
Okay. Perception? With a +4? Because he's literally getting pointed out. See, I'm not standing there concealed and he pointed me out. I'm literally having a stealth, and Fafal beat my stealth check and going, like, he's right there. But I'm still trying to actually use my stealth, so I need you to beat a...
10 plus 4 is 14?
Yes. Yes, along one edge of one rafter, because he's pointing up in a corner, could be 3, and you know what I mean? Like you... Shadowy figure up where there's no light.
Okay.
Or not much light. Tiny little
target.
thing. Yep.
So that's my turn.
Okay. Bartholomew. Tracking to Bartholomew Dunneldagan. Maybe that'll be easier so you guys know I'm on you.
All right. Yeah.
What do you want to do here, man?
I'm going to take a swingo
Okay.
at this disgusting pseudopod throwing poorly trained and disciplined creature with my magical battle axe. Ah! 21. It's a hit.
Yes.
A mighty hit.
Maybe.
It's from me, so it is. 1d8 plus 2. So that's 8 points of damage total just for a battle axe in my muscles.
Okay. It's chopping. This thing's composition, it doesn't seem to have a weak point, a head or whatever. It's just a big pile of goo that lurches out. Now, it has surface, and it has mass.
Center of mass.
It has mass, and you're hitting it, and it, you know, it's getting chopped up, and certainly doesn't like what
Battle
you're doing.
axes.
Yep, and it whips out an appendage with a whip-like, you know, nasty.
Whip?
It's pseudopod. Nasty.
I hate pseudopods.
Nasty stuff. Anyway, I don't like that. I don't like you.
No.
You got anything else?
I sternly disapprove of its actions.
All right.
Can you move back at all, or
I can take
Sorry,
a
I
5 foot
meant-
step back.
that'll help?
Okay, 5 foot step back.
Leon.
Leon!
It's my turn. So I again shoot with my longbow. This is within point blank range, so it's instead of the standard plus what it's rolling there at +6, it's at +3. So that is actually a 16.
Okay.
Does 16 hit?
I'm looking. Lots of pages up. I'm trying to do a double
fair.
damage. Yes.
There we go. Okay, and rolling damage is max damage, 10 points.
Nice.
Ow. But I'm still standing. Let's see who we got kicking around. Who's free? Rob, can you look up ooze traits for me? Now everyone knows ooze have immunities, but I'm just wondering.
Immune to crits and any precision damage.
Yes. And its own stylish, but there's something else I'm wondering. Just in case. So that's Leon.
And it receives triple damage from arrows.
Yeah. Oh, sorry,
At
one.
least triple.
One. Belay that action, Rob. One. What do you want to do?
Okay, let me pull my map up here. So it's not going particularly well, is it?
It's not doing well. And when Bartholomew hit it, this thing, I believe, just making sure that this is either like some kind of reaction or I gotta wait for my turn. This thing started, well, anyway. What do you want?
Undulating?
Nope. It's not something you can see, so.
Then it was plotting.
Son of a bitch. Well, I got one spear left. I will actually close with an attack melee range.
Yeah, no, this is an extraordinary ability, so I actually have to use my round to do it. Okay. Closing.
Okay, so I will close and then I shall attack. There we go. 8. No.
No, sorry.
No. Damn.
Okay.
Well, I thrust at it. Okay.
Yeah.
Tried.
Okay. The creature takes a 5-foot crawling slither and uses an extraordinary ability to release a horrible stench. Can I have a fortitude save from both you two that are adjacent to me?
Willingly, but not wantingly.
Fair enough.
Fort save.
Fort save, please.
Fort save.
Yeah, do good. 18.
You're good. This thing stinks like rotting compost. Oh my god.
Oh,
I rolled a 1
One.
for a total of 4.
One, buddy.
Zimbare.
Zimbar.
He moves like they do.
Every time he enters a combat, there's like, see, it wasn't just me. Now it's even Rob. But so I think it's actually Rob. Rob, this thing is so bad. You gain the sickened condition.
Ew.
So now you can look that up and tell us all about your rainbow retching.
I will.
But at least that didn't happen on your turn. It happened on my turn. So as an extraordinary ability, I release the stench.
Somebody been eating beans.
And it's not a standard action. It's actually all my abilities are all tagged with other stuff. So I get close. I stink. It's a onesie, so I don't have to worry about that again. And press the attack on the big guy who really chopped me up. And it tries to slam its pseudopod whip-like tendril and hits Dunneldagon. It whips you for D4, and then immediately a lot of the goo comes off of it on your, an exposed part of your armor, and you take D8 acid damage as it burns into your armor and your flesh for a total of 4 points of compost from hell damage.
Yep.
Meanwhile,
Can't smell it, but I can feel it.
Yep.
D8 acid. That's nasty.
That's
yeah,
nasty.
How long does that burn for?
You know, when you're like, I can taste it. I can feel it.
I'll let you know. I gotta hit him, so it's got to get through the armor, as it were, to for the owie. Well, just saying. So meanwhile,
Back at the ranch.
yeah.
Milking the chickens.
You know it.
Let's see, what else can I do here? This nasty little 2.5 foot tall, 20-pound looking shadow.
You gauge the weight of a shadow.
Its mass. If it's solid, and the width of this tiny little thing, you would guess, like, if it happens to be a solid thing, because you see it little arms and legs pumping and running, assuming that it has standard mass of a humanoid. Because it doesn't undulate, doesn't roll.
Thank you.
Yeah. Starts running along, starts trumping along. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming along the top of the rafter over the statue. And drops another spell on you. Dun, 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 dun. You guys are very lucky that I rolled crappy. I have like a stealth of plus 20. I just rolled so terribly. And it's like, now I'm attacking. And it's like, okay, modifiers will spellcasting. Drop that another horrible. And you guys like just scooped it up. Anyway, dun 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 dun, dun. Coming along here. And let's see. I think we're gonna hit you with another great big, poofing up the chest, and
Leave this place, or you will perish. And leave your money.
That's me. Lord Samish.
All right. Well, I'm not doing a lot of good in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around. Notice they're fighting out in the main area there. Move out that way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There's one move. 5, 15, 20 to there.
Okay.
And then shout at Leon to get in there. There's a guy in the rafters dropping spells.
Cool. Can I have a fort save? You just walked it right into my poof, which hasn't, like, it's still up because the round.
17.
Boy, this thing stinks, but you're good. Sorry, you're saying tag Leon? Trade!
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's exactly what I do.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Sir Gryphus. Coming up from behind. You know, like, oh, put me in, coach. 5, 10, 15, through 1 for free. Comes up on the other side of this thing. Oh, sorry. Side by side with the cleric. And it's going to, you know, take a swipe. Ha ha! Dun 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 dun. I hit you with my longsword. Oh, look at that. He actually hit something. Goody.
He actually hit something. That bonus is just as good as mine.
Yeah, I know.
And
Well, just
the hero.
the hero. Why am I doing all your work for you? Why am I talking like Bane? Where's my... Sorry. There's a lot going on here. There we go. He chops the ooze in half.
Oh, thank God I could get here just in time.
Yeah. It's still there, but it stops moving. Ha ha! Lady and Lord are holding, and that puts us at the top of round 3 for Fafal.
Fantastic. Now, I have a question for you. Does this thing wear pants?
Dunno.
Well, can I see if it's wearing pants or not?
Can I have a perception?
You can have a perception.
I even have a plus 16 to my stealth while moving. So sure, I called out, but I am trying to hide.
12.
I'll say this: the silhouette that you can see, because there's no light up here. It does appear to be like soft. It's not rigid. You know what I mean? Like it's probably clothing on it.
Perfect. Then I will move within 30 feet and cast pants on it.
Oh, I get new pants?
Nope. I pants it.
Okay.
Cause the target's pants to fall down to its ankles. DC 12 will negates.
Oh, Frank.
Frank's turning red there. It's his favorite spell, right?
Oh.
I know the spell, but just, you know...
Is that a legit spell? That's a thing?
Yeah, it is.
It's a 0-level spell out of the new 1001 spellbook, which I did actually allow in this game. It's like the only...
Exactly.
It's the only
I remember
thing.
you allowed it way far back, and I was like, I get spells. That's a 0-level spell. Yes.
Yes.
I wanted to use it at the party, but this is obviously the best time to use it.
Brilliant. I like it. So what happens when you pants them?
It's pants at the ground. Like it's just like getting pants in high school, only at range. It's like, you know, large the range.
Yeah. Who did it? I don't know.
I will read it word for word. You cause the target's pants to fall down to his ankles. Belts or suspenders offer no protection to the target, but armor that fully encompasses the legs, such as full plate, prevents the negative effects of the spell. After having his pants fall, the target can refasten his pants as move action. Subject does not pull up his pants. Movement is reduced by half, and if he attempts to move more than 5 feet in a single round, he must make a reflex save, same DC as the spell, or fall prone.
And this is fortitude, willpower?
Willpower.
Okay.
Target one creature wearing pants.
25, because I'm wearing a toga, bitches.
Okay, then. Nothing happens.
I killed. No, that was good, though. I do like that. That was really good. Sir Winston.
Right. Well, he just got a lot closer to me, but I still think I can sling him from here. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Perception?
I don't know if there's any taking aim or any business like that in First Ed.
No.
I don't think there is. You want a perception? 20.
Yep. It's a very vertical shot. A 5-foot step back, couldn't hurt you, just for the angle, as it were.
Sure. Then I will 5-foot step back.
Yeah. Get yourself a little bit, you don't want to be under him.
Take my slinging shot.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, baby, let the good times roll. 17 hits. 4, 1d3 plus 2 for a total of 4 damage that is resisted. Mother father.
The rock hits the target, bounces off, but instead of that welt or that ow or that reaction, it just kind of he doesn't seem to care.
It's Pillsbury Doughboy.
Yeah. Yep. I don't care about getting pants and wearing toga. I don't care about your little stones. And you guys are fighting the stinkiest plant ever, and we will see you next time on Dice before Dishonor. Say goodnight, Fafal.
Good night, everybody.